is Nunchi. It's good to see all of you. As you know, this month is a very holy month, and as someone as devout as me, I want to give you some tips on how to stay holy and stay wholesome. So, here's my first tip. Always make sure you wear appropriate clothing. As you can see, most of the things I'm wearing cover majority of my body. As you know, the flesh is weak, so you have to make sure that you're not showing any skin whatsoever. If you show too much skin, it will lead to temptation. The last thing you need to do is have temptation. As you can see, this robe covers all the needed parts of my body, making sure nothing that is inappropriate shows. Thank you for coming and listening to my tips. Hopefully you learn from this. Ramen. Hi everyone, Nunchi here to give you another tip for this holy month so you can stay sin-free just like me. So, first things first, language. Make sure to keep your language appropriate. Life has a lot of temptations, and life will make you try to say things that are inappropriate and sinful. So, just like me, you gotta be careful and not say things that will allude to other acts of the unholy kind. Of course, you need to be wholesome just like me, and don't say things that will lead to misunderstandings with people of a different type of nature, if you know what I mean. But also, if they offer you money and you're in a tough spot, saying no is okay, but saying yes is even better. Hi everyone, Nunchi here to give you a tip on how to stay wholesome and sinless, just like me. So, the media. The media can be a very toxic place and a very sinful place. So, the best thing to do is stay away from it. In the media, you can be tempted to do many sinful acts. Like, well, you can touch hands with people. And touching hands is very inappropriate. It can also lead to kissing. And kissing can lead to pregnancy. And, well, we all know that you are unequipped to have a baby. And having a baby for marriage is sinful. So, instead of dumping that baby somewhere that you don't want it to be, don't have it at all. So, don't touch hands, don't touch lips, and keep everything nice and clean. Thank you. Hi everyone, Nunchi here to give you another tip on how to stay wholesome and sin-free, just like me. So, positive things. You need to do positive things to be a good person. What I do every day is help thy neighbor. Every time a neighbor needs my assistance for anything, I will do it for them. Of course, you gotta make sure that you give them everything you got. And you have to make sure that they are super satisfied by the end, because their satisfaction is what keeps me wholesome and sin-free. So, if your neighbor needs help and assistance, you make sure you give them everything you got. Thank you. Hi everyone, Nunchi here. Talk about one of my favorite subjects on how to stay wholesome and sin-free, just like me. Another of my favorite subjects is food. But did you know that there's some food that can be dangerous and sinful and can lead you to dark paths? Well, there is. But luckily, my sisters told me about it to make sure to stay away, and I will give you that advice so you can be just like me. So, some foods to stay away from are like hot dogs and bananas and cucumbers, eggplants too. Those foods are said to give you bad thoughts and to stay away. Other foods to watch out for are pomegranates. Yes, pomegranates. Making sure you stay away from those evil foods. Other foods to watch out for are ice. Yes, you gotta watch out for ice, guys. It's not always nice when you're eating ice. And make sure that you stay away from heavy foods like big steaks, or mashed potatoes, as those can leave your stomach upset. But not all food is bad. There is some food that can be really good and wholesome, like cotton candy. If you eat a lot of cotton candy, you'll be great. Also, make sure if you drink anything, drink milk. Lots and lots of milk. I love milk so much, so make sure to drink milk. Don't warm it up first. Make it sure it's nice and cold. Yes, milk and cotton candy is all I eat, and that's what keeps me wholesome. So, hopefully that can do the same for you. Goodbye.
I'm just looking for a sweet sensation. Keep it coming, I don't wanna stop. Funny fingers on a new vibration. Keep it spinning, never let it stop. Stop. All the kids going mad from the sickness. Bass down in the underground. Keep talking, we're never gonna listen. So fuck off with the bitter mouth.
Hi everyone, it's Nunchi here to give you more wholesome tips. Today's wholesome tip is one of my favorites, which is practicing safety. Of course, here at the Church of Garters, we love safety and we want to make sure that you're safe and sin-free, just like us. So, one thing at the Church of Garters is that we're always ready. We have our own safety pack. In our safety pack, we have bandages, ice packs, knee pads, helmets, and extremely important, lollipops to make sure you feel better after. Of course, some things to do to practice safety is making sure ropes are nice and tight. Make sure those knots are nice and not loose at all. Also, make sure there is a safety word. Safety words are very important. Words like pineapple, pufferfish, and please stop. Always important. Make sure your environment is also safe. Before you push anyone against a wall, make sure the wall is clear of any nails or rails. And make sure the person's head does not hit the wall first. Also, make sure sofas and beds are clear. Last thing you need if you push anyone on a bed is a dog or a loose object to hurt them. So, make sure that everything around you is clean and ready for guests. And if this is an outside occasion, make sure the environment is nice and safe and away from wandering eyes. Hopefully that helps you, and hopefully you can stay wholesome, just like me. Goodbye. Hi everyone, it's me, Nunchi, here to give you wholesome advice so you can stay sin-free, just like me. So, today's topic is education. Education is extremely important. Here at the Church of Garters, we all are all super smart and we have all our brain cells intact. I promise. So, some things we do to keep ourselves intelligent is by reading the Holy Bible. Yes, the Holy Bible is very important and extremely necessary for us. Without it, we might die. So, what's on the Bible, you say? Well, it's a secret. But if you join the Church of Garters, you might find out. But all I can tell you is that it keeps us educated and extremely smart. Other things you can do to be smart is by having other people do the work for you. If you feel like you don't understand something, just get someone else to do it. It's very important. I call it Tom Sawyering about. You have a fence you have to paint? Well, just get someone else to do it. Other things to do to make sure that you are at your full intelligence is eating right. Did you know that fish can make you smart? That's what I heard. So, make sure you eat plenty of fish. I recommend sushi. Sushi has fish in it, right? So eat that. Other things to do to make sure you stay a brainiac, just like me, is listening to people. Some people have really good advice. Do you always have to follow it? No. But my advice is really good and it makes you feel and sound like an intellectual. So make sure to listen to me and anyone associated with the Church of Garters. Alright, that's everything I got. stay educational. Hi everyone, it's me, Nunchi, here to give you advice so you can stay wholesome and sin-free, just like me. So, today's topic is cleanliness. You have to stay clean. And I'm going to give you some tips I do to stay clean. First tip is you have to shower every day. I know a lot of you don't like showering and want to be stinky, but you can't if you want to be wholesome. So you got to make sure you clean all over your body. Behind your ear, behind your legs, in your armpits, and other areas that I can't talk about because that's inappropriate. Next is making sure your space is clean. In your room, make sure everything is out of the way and not all over the ground. Make sure you do your laundry too. You don't want to smell. So, in your room, make sure your desk isn't cluttered. That lotion and tissue there, make sure it's out of the way. And make sure it's still handy so you can use it later. Next, your kitchen. Make sure your refrigerator has no mold and it's nice and has fresh food in it all the time. You might get hungry. Other things to keep clean is your stomach. Make sure to eat well and don't eat too much. You never know when you might have a different activity you want to do at night. Other things to do to keep clean is keeping your language clean. You don't want to be out there saying inappropriate things with your mouth. People might think you're a degenerate. Being a degenerate isn't good and will not give you wholesome points. So, don't be a degenerate. Be like me. Thank you. See you again soon. Hi everyone, it's me, Nunchi, here to give you advice so you can stay wholesome and sin-free, just like me. So, today's topic is very important. It's all about love. Why love? And what does love have to do with it? Many things. Here at the Church of Garters, we love everyone, but we especially love our Creator. And thighs. And garters. Why do we love them so much? Well, they give us power, silly. The power to feel free and happy and have a warm, squeezy hug around their legs and thighs. Don't you want that too? Well, come here at the Church of Garters so you can feel our love. Our love from the Creator and our love from our garters. It's beautiful. Come join us and be one of us with the thigh huggers and all. Ramen. Hi everyone, Nunchi here to talk about another special topic and to give you advice so you can stay wholesome and sin-free, just like me. Today's advice is a very important one. It's all about art. Why art? Well, art is very special to me. Art helps me breathe at night. It keeps me alive in the mornings. I hope art does that for you too. And if it doesn't, you should start letting it in your life. Art is so freeing. It's divine. All the art pieces that you see in the internet, they're amazing. And a lot of them are handmade by beautiful, beautiful hands, by beautiful, beautiful artists. And every time you see art, make sure to like it, retweet it, and share it so everyone can see the amazingness of art. We are all art pieces here. We deserve everything, and you do too. So, what are you waiting for? Go find art and be art. Yours and forever, Nunchi. Ramen.